All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, world. My name is Don,
And I'm Isaiah. I'm Steph.
and you are watching Showcase for the week ending. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Darn it.
Almost
Uh,
had it.
yeah. I thought that saved properly. Oh, well. I guess there it is. And there it is. Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Time for a title card. All right. Welcome. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Whoa. We got some volume there.
Yeah,
We got real sound effects here. Very nice. All right. Now we're cooking. So welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got a lot to talk about today. We got four new pieces of weird news items. Thanks for that, staff, once again, as usual. And what do we have playing in the Controller Freak segment later this hour?
So today we're playing Elden Ring Nightreign, the new Elden Ring roguelike game that came out. What was it? Beginning of this month.
For
right?
which platforms?
For PS5, Xbox, current Xbox, and PC.
Okay, cool. All right, and that's going to be in the Controller Freak segment later this hour, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, we got to go ahead and kick this off by giving a special shout out to our good friends at SKST Studios in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Isaiah?
If you or anyone you know in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia is into content creation, go check them out at skstradio.com. They'll be more than happy to help you grow your brand.
Yep, that's skstradio.com, or you can check the check the description at the bottom of the screen if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get things rolling with the first segment that we have set up for today, which is... All right, so now we're going to go ahead and change the layout to accommodate weird news and unhide that. Oh, actually, shoot. Maybe this one would be better. Yep, there it is. All right. So first topic. Man gets stuck in chimney while trying to get his dog out of a locked building. There's your first topic of the week right there. This is first published June 23rd out of Bristol, Connecticut. Firefighters had to rescue a man who got stuck in the chimney of a Connecticut Parks building while trying to retrieve his dog from a bathroom when the doors automatically locked for the night. I don't know how the dogs would lock, but okay. Police were called Sunday morning to Rockwell Park in Bristol for a burglary complaint and were told by Parks employees that someone was in the chimney. A little early for Christmas. Firefighters responded to the scene and got the man out after having to remove parts of the chimney and building, causing $5,000 to $10,000 worth of damage. The Bristol man, who was not injured, was arrested and charged with burglary, trespassing, and criminal mischief. He was released on bond in order to appear in court on July 7. A message seeking comment was sent to an email address listed in public records for the man. Phone numbers listed for him are not in service. Online court records did not list a lawyer for him. Okay, good luck in court, John Doe. Meanwhile, what's you guys' reaction to this topic?
Like, he wasn't actually trying to do anything wrong. Like, yeah, technically he was like breaking in, but like he was just trying to get his dog out.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, I'm thinking of like that classic sitcom Bewitched. Remember the neighbor across the street, like, Abner, something weird is happening at Elizabeth Mitchell's house. I don't know. It's one of those things. I guess that's what this kind of sounds like an example of to me. I mean, art imitating life. It happens.
I mean, he did get stuck, so like, I feel like him being fined for the damages, yes, because like he should have just called someone.
I want to like skip ahead to the part where we make sure that the dog was okay during all of this, but like, because it's like that's kind of
yeah. But I feel like he overreacted because like it's not like the dog was locked in somewhere unsafe. He was locked inside of a building that like automatically locks.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so there's security measures in place. So the dog would have been fine for the night at least.
I mean, that's another statement. Like, okay, how did the building lock itself? Like, what kind of like AI connected like internet, internet access was sort of like set up with the locking system in this building? Because that sort of thing does happen.
Yeah.
Like if you have a panic room set up, for yourself and your pets, if something unforeseen happens, that's understandable.
But I'm not thinking it was his house. It was like, I think, because scroll back down. Yeah, he was in a park. So like the building probably had like a time frame where it's like, okay, everyone's out, it automatically locks at this time,
Hmm.
and so
Well, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's actually that's not actually a residence. I don't know how I glossed over that part, but anyway, fair enough. Yeah, that does look a little sus, I suppose.
yeah,
But yeah. Um, and nothing else for this staff, I guess, or
Uh, you gotta think like who would he call if he wanted to have somebody help him get the dog out?
probably
Well,
not the Ghostbusters.
the park, like there's got to be.
Were they available at that time?
Well, all I know for sure is that the guy was not injured, and charged for a bunch of things. But yeah, I guess there you have it. I suppose. If you want to learn more about this or any of the other topics that we have, oh shoot, hold on a second. We have a comment here. Hello, brain spaz. What do we got? The dog deserved rescuing. Could have been traumatized, locked in a room alone.
Yeah, like I get that, but I'm also like, now the dog was stuck in the room alone, and he was stuck in a chimney, and he has to pay fines, and
Yeah, it cascades from there.
yeah, so I was like,
Ouch.
Like it wasn't
was it
thought
worth
out
it?
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to move on to the next topic. But if you want to read more about this or any of the other topics that we're talking about on the show, feel free to check out the. Oh shoot, I forgot to put this first thing in. There we go. Thanks for watching live. Check the live stream chat if you're watching this at least on the YouTube and Facebook feed. I think YouTube one is set up to have a permanent archive of this. I think. I may not have it may not have saved properly, but whatever. We'll go ahead and move on. All else fails, it's going to be everywhere else. So there you go. And you can see the link on the top of the screen anyway. So there you go. But let's go ahead and move on to topic number 2, which is seeing double. 15 sets of twins are graduating from one New York high school.
that's a lot of twins.
Yeah. This is Hampstead, New York. A high school in the suburbs of New York City will be seeing double on graduation day this weekend. Among the nearly this is last week, excuse me. The date on this I'm seeing is June 20th. Among the nearly 500 students in its graduating class, 30 are twins. What are the sheer odds of that? What are the sheer odds? Yeah, it's a tight-knit group. Some of the students at Long Island's Plainview Old Bethpage John F. Kennedy High School have known each other since kindergarten, their parents meeting through a local twins club. Oh, naturally, that makes sense. Some even still plan family vacations together. There we go. See?
Yeah,
We're using the mixing board, the sound effects board. Okay. These days, some of the twins are on a group text chain, oh, naturally, which has helped them cope with their newfound notoriety as graduation day approaches. Sydney Monka, as she attended graduation rehearsal with the other twins earlier this week, said, quote, honestly, when we're together, the room is electric. We're all very comfortable.
woogie.
We're all very comfortable. Where's the thing? Darn it. Yeah, rim shot. Thank you. That was a little bit of a delay there. Anyway, sorry. The quote continues. We're all very comfortable around each other, and we all have these shared experiences, so we're all bouncing off each other. It's really cool. Awesome. This is a pretty self-contained story. No negative or necessarily. This is a statistically strange news story more than weird, I would say.
Yeah,
like that's
like
a lot
30 kids.
Yeah.
And all 30, like that's a lot.
You can like have
twins.
you can have like a twins convention there. All you're missing is
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger and DeVito at that point.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Um,
I'm not giving it to you. You can't have it.
where is it?
You're not, no.
I don't have the. All right, whatever. I don't have a canned laughter button on that. We'll worry about that during the break. Never mind. Anyway, so that's it. That's it for that topic. It would seem. Here's the rest of that story. If you want to go ahead and check out that link for yourself, there you go in the live chat. And let's go ahead and move on to topic number 3, which is here's a good one. This is from the New York Post. Alligators in the sewer myth is true. City workers find out in jaw-dropping video. Wow. That looks like an alligator.
Yeah, that's a gator.
Yep. I have to stop it here. We can't show more than 7 seconds. I have to try to stop it early. But yeah, New York might not have those infamous alligators in the sewer, but Florida has the real thing.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Never mind. they have alligators getting thrown by hurricanes. Like I'm not surprised with anything that happens in Florida.
Yeah, well, a work crew in Oviedo, Florida. Oviedo. Apologies if we're pronouncing that wrong. Florida proved the New York City urban legend was a Sunshine State reality after discovering a 5-foot gator residing in a sludge-filled pipe. Footage of the scaly subterranean terror is currently stirring up a crap storm on the City of Oviedo's City Administration Facebook page. A spokesperson said of the new underground sensation, which was spotted Friday during a routine pothole inspection, quote, "Just another reason not to go wandering down into the stormwater pipes," end quote. A public works team had dispatched a robot equipped with a camera to get to the root of why a cluster of craters kept appearing on the road above. The workers soon found something far more terrifying lurking beneath the surface. The moment was captured in video footage that recalled the enduring big city myth that inspired the movie Alligator. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so here's your screen grab right here. Yeah. So, what do you think, Zay? You think you can take him?
No. Also, can we cut him some slack? Because they're treating him the way they treat my boys, the Ninja Turtles. They called him a scaly subterranean terror. He's just chilling. He's just living his life. How is he being a terror? It's not like he's devouring kids and dragging them down there, because he said he's 5 foot, so like he probably wouldn't. A man would probably be able to fight him off. But,
Maybe.
I'm punching him in his head.
Ooh! Careful! You don't want to. Careful there.
Beat him in the head.
All right.
I remember. I was at the aquarium. Remember how I went to the aquarium the other week? And they had Komodo dragons, and we were all joking because like they surprisingly ripped. Like you could see the muscles like underneath their scales, and it was like, I could take that guy. I could take him. I just jump on his back. What is he gonna do? Snap at me? He can't get me.
I mean,
He can't get me.
So the physics of that idea only work out if like you get really lucky about like the kind of gator that you're going up to and his like reaction time and like dexterity relative to yours. I don't know how many episodes of Crocodile Hunter you've seen, or something like that.
Yeah, but like I'm getting on his back, and then once I get him in a headlock, I'm not trying to choke him out. I'm just bashing his head. Boom, boom.
Come on, you can't do that to a gator.
If he's after someone, like the only reason I'm fighting a gator is if I'm defending someone. So it's like I'm jumping on his back.
All right, maybe I'm just like sitting here in a studio and like just like trying to defend for no reason like this gator in like a very specific circumstance where a life is at stake. I don't know. Help me out here, staff. What are your thoughts on this?
Minka.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, have y'all seen that movie Alligator?
I have not. No.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's really. I encourage like. So I can't talk. Those of y'all in the audience who haven't seen it, I encourage you to watch it because it's really good. Because like this is where basically the legend of the alligator in the sewer came from. Where basically the little girl, she gets a pet alligator. Her dad doesn't like it, so she flushes it down the toilet.
Yeah.
But the problem is the actual reason why it gets big is because it gets flushed near this like facility that's like doing animal testing to like make them bigger, and they're putting hormones in the animals and they're like disposing of them in the sewer. So the alligator eats the animals and that's how it gets hormones. Big.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I mean, that makes sense. Like science, even like I don't know the exact science behind it, but like just from like what it sounds like, that makes sense. Because the only reason why, like the only thing that kills alligators and crocodiles is like they get too big.
Yeah, they can like grow nonstop.
They don't have like a natural predator besides humans. They don't have like they don't die from natural. The only natural cause that they die from is not having enough resources to feed themselves.
At that point, they sort of like go outside of their natural habitat in search of survival supplies, i.e., food.
Yeah,
and then they wind up on the news or in urban legends, I guess, as the case may be. Or dead, I guess.
Plus, they have one of the strongest bite forces on the planet.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing that has more is a hippo, which has the strongest, if I recall.
No, it's
we got
African crocodiles.
We got brain spaz in the chat again. Florida gator still eating people and pets.
Yeah, well, that's half the people getting eaten are just because they think they're Florida man. Not everybody's Florida man. You in Florida, but you ain't Florida man.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know a crocodile is a different animal, but if we have more time, I'd tell you about the story about Gustav in Africa, about this legendary crocodile that just became a menace to the area and was rumored to have eaten about 300 people.
So maybe we'll go ahead and add that to the docket to record at the end of the show here. What was his name again?
Gustav.
Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and make a note of that in a large font. Y'all can't see this this butchered font on this notepad thing I have here, but anyway, whatever. Maybe we'll try to like film something behind the scenes maybe a little bit later. You can go ahead and
Okay.
follow up on that. In the meantime, those of you who want to learn more about this topic, feel free to check the link that we're posting in the live chat right now. And next, we're going to go ahead and go to the last topic of the week, which is going to be this thing here.
I think you sent them in the wrong order again.
Huh? What do you mean?
The one you just copied? Chimney dog.
Oh, brother. Okay. All right, whatever. Let me just go ahead and I'll just put all four in there. It's fine. All right, there you go. It's just I don't know why that happened. This happened last week too. We'll go ahead and like figure out a good system for that when we come back from the hiatus as well. But anyway, here's the last story of the week that we're actually here to cover. An Alaska brown bear has a new shiny smile after getting a huge metal crown for a canine tooth. Okay, so this reminds me of the second
rolling
Godzilla
pin?
versus
I've
Kong.
noticed that too. It's a rolling pin in his mouth.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it's just like a piece of wood that has like the middle, those
Aye,
holes
this-
carved out to like sit on his teeth, so
But
he
it-
can't bite down.
But it
just
looks
looks like
like-
a rolling pin.
Yeah, his
really
teeth
does.
make it look like a rolling pin. We all got bamboozled.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. This really I was just saying a moment ago, this was also giving like Godzilla versus Kong 2 vibes.
I was saying
Did you
about
see
that too
movie?
when they ripped his tooth out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is from Duluth, Minnesota, on the 25th, 3 days ago. An Alaska brown bear at the Lake Superior Zoo in northeastern Minnesota has a gleaming new silver-colored canine tooth in a first-of-its-kind procedure for a bear. The 800-pound tundra was put under sedation Monday and fitted with a new crown, the largest dental crown ever created, according to the zoo. Where's the Guinness Records people when you need them? He's got a little glint in his smile now, zoo marketing manager Carolyn Ratley said Wednesday. The hour-long procedure was done by Dr. Grace Brown, a board-certified veterinary dentist who helped perform a root canal on the same tooth 2 years ago. When Tundra re-injured the tooth, the decision was made to give him a new, stronger crown. The titanium alloy crown, made by Creature Crowns of Post Falls, Idaho, was created for Tundra from a wax cast of the tooth. Brown plans to publish a paper on the procedure in the Journal of Veterinary Dentistry later this year. There are several things in this story that I did not know existed. Number one, that there's like basically a record for like, dental work on animals, like physical size. Number one. Number two, there's a business that exists whose like sole purpose is like dentistry for animals. Creature Crowns. I've never heard of a business like that before in my life. Number three, there's a Journal of Veterinary Dentistry. Never heard of anything like that before.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
Like, come away learning new things on this show. You guys' reactions.
I'm just curious to see what the bear's reaction will be when what its reaction is now that it has it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Why is that necessary?
Yeah, it's this brain spaz saying
See-
a crown for a bear. Why? And I guess I've seen everything now.
Like, I'm just imagining seeing the bear. He's just after he gets the crown, the entire time he's just doing this like licking his crown because it's like this foreign thing in his mouth. Like he's not us. Like he's not used to.
Yeah, it's. I mean, dental work is always going to be a little bit painful and a little bit awkward and a little bit crazy,
Yeah.
And this bear has apparently been through a similar procedure before with the root canal.
Yeah. Are they wearing pink gloves?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. I mean,
And does she have her nails done, ma'am? In the medical field, you're not supposed to do that. I'm just super saying.
Yeah.
I work in a hospital. You're not supposed to have nails done if you work. You're not supposed to.
Goes against the code.
That's not allowed. She's breaking rules. Someone get her.
I mean,
Someone get her.
well, I mean, to be fair, like if you have a sensitive situation, there you go. If you have a sensitive situation like that, where you have like, you don't have very much time to sort of like work with necessarily, you're kind of under the gun. You got to like be really careful about your next moves. It stands to reason that you're going to have to like make sure that you follow all of the rules. I don't know how that was able to slip in, come to think of it, but whatever. As
You
long
broke
as
my
the
neck.
bear's
I
safe.
want you to know that.
Huh?
You broke my neck because I didn't see you press the clock ticking,
Mhm.
and so I looked around. I was like, "What is that noise?" That's what that was. That's what that was.
You forgot we had that in the soundboard.
Yeah.
Well,
you broke my neck. I was like, "Huh?"
sorry.
And then I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. So like you can see like all the sound effects that we have there. So like,
can I?
yeah. What? Which one?
I can't see him."
Oh, ha 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 ha. Well, can you see this stuff from there?
Close enough.
No.
Yeah, no,
That was
that's
a
a
no.
no. All right,
That's a
that's a
no.
no. It's fine. It's fine.
He's blind.
I'm an old man, son.
All right. Anyway, so we have the link for that and the 3 other news items that we were discussing in this segment. The links are posted in the live chat if you want to go ahead and read more about that or any of the other items that we were talking about here. Feel free to check that and check the live chat in YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or Kick if you're watching along there. And there we go. And that's basically going to be it for that first segment. Thanks so much for watching. Those of you who are tuning in with us live right now here on Weekend Showcase. I guess you want to go ahead and stop the thing until we go to Dad Joke at the end of the show. And now we're going to go ahead and shift over to the next segment, which is... All right, so we got 40 minutes to go ahead and do some cool stuff here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to make that happen here. First of all, audience celebration, and okay, stop that. And okay, there's that, and this. Oh, you gotta like change that orientation of that camera a little bit more. Here we go. Close enough. All right, so a little bit further back, man. Is that possible to? Are you? Well, all right, whatever. The meter's running. We got to go ahead and do this here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the game section, the Controller Freak segment of the day, which is a game called Elden Ring Nightreign. This is on PlayStation 5.
Yep.
What is happening with my camera right now? That's awkward. Hold on. That was
That's
like all
pretty.
tilty and everything.
Right. This is also my first interaction with this part of the game.
All right.
So it's using the same engine as the earlier Elden Ring installment?
Oh, dang it. Okay, circle to dodge. Yes. Okay, I'm remembering.
So is there? I was hoping you would be able to start this up during daytime because like I can't like make this brighter for the broadcast purposes. I don't know.
So
Can you not do like a wait like to like elapse to the day like you know?
no, that's actually like part of the game is that
okay.
It's nighttime.
This is not Fallout. All right, noted. Oof, incoming.
I keep pressing
gonna lie.
square.
Yeah, I do like this medieval setting.
No, that's not the dodge, Isaiah. Wrong.
Ooh, that was close.
I got hit, and I have no more heals.
So
Oh.
whoa. I have a question, but I guess let's go ahead and get you through this first. There we go. Nice. Yeah, no pressure. You're only live streaming this in front of the whole world, so yeah, it's okay.
Look, man.
So for those of us who are very much blueberries or like noobs or whatever the term is to the Elden Ring universe, this is a standalone game for Elden Ring, right?
Yes.
And this just came out. You said, what is the point of this game if this is a standalone experience that has no direct bearing on Elden Ring proper?
It's supposed to be like I can't remember what the lore is. If it's before or after, I'm pretty sure after we get through the tutorial, we'll kind of get that lore.
Okay.
Oh, this is still the tutorial section?
Yes.
I said I like the medieval aesthetic because it's ironic because earlier today I was just looking at some stuff about King Arthur.
Really?
A little bit from the '95 film,
Mm-hmm.
the one with Richard Gere.
Oh look, there's loot. We like loot. Pick up item. Pick up
When you-
item.
When you get an opportunity, hit a button. If you can see where that. Oh, I forgot you didn't. You can see it. Never mind. We're trying to find like interesting ways to play around with the soundboard. because we have that capability now. All right. So what's the mission here? Like, where are you? What's the objective?
I don't know. I don't know right now.
Storm to the castle, the fort.
Yeah, we're kind of figuring that out as we go.
Okay.
Enemy.
So tell us a little bit about the difficulty, because I heard like there's a lot of like hard things you have to do in this.
Yeah, so like Elden Ring is notorious. So Souls games are notorious for being hard. So like, oh, I missed. Take that. No, put your shield away. No, break. I don't like that.
I'm surprised like that guy still had his arm. You just went through his shoulder with a broadsword.
Yeah.
And like, come on, PlayStation 5. What's going on here? What's going on? Like, not even trying to be realistic with how that damage
L2
gets reflected visually.
Why is it telling me to use it? Because you're there. Oh! No, you're not hitting me. I see you over there. Oh, you hit me. Okay. Nah, come here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out my face. All right, now let's go back because I thought I saw loot, and we some loot goblins over here. Nothing.
So I still take it that you can still make this easier by leveling up.
Yes, I think leveling up is an option in some capacity. Justices.
Because it's just making me think of two Zelda games from Switch. Like in both of those, like you can actually go to the last boss at the very beginning.
I don't think we can do that.
Oh, you can't.
Okay. Let's level up.
So Don, do you have any experience with this?
No, I don't play like what are called like roguelike games, generally speaking. Like it's just there's something that like this will sound like I realize this will sound like maybe 20 to 30% hypocritical because I play games like Pac-Man a lot. Or even I would even include Fortnite a little bit in this estimation as well, where like some games they put you through what feels like permadeath because you have to start over from scratch, if you die. But it's like there's no, and this is actually my frustration with Fortnite also is like when you die, you have to like build everything back up again from scratch, as everybody else does as well. Mm-hmm. But there's something frustrating to me about when you go through the process of like collecting resources and building yourself up, and then something happens.
No.
Like that. That happened. Oh. Bookmarking my point. We'll come back to that in a minute. This is crazy.
No, I remember you. I know how you fight. You're actually from Elden Ring. Nah, you ain't doing.
Oh, this is a crossover? Is this a crossover? Does this count?
Yeah. So the bosses in this are from like previous Souls games.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting comboed. Okay. That was my
I was about to say, like, if you have a way to heal yourself.
Yeah, but
it's sparing.
Oh.
This is really intense. Like, where's your shields, man? Wow. Okay. You have almost no health. Holy crap! Oh wow.
That thing's rough.
You have like where's the Phoenix down? Where's like the?
We're dead.
That's it.
I think so.
You got like an equivalent of the Phoenix down item in the Final Fantasy games. Like you can't revive yourself.
No, but normally you'd be able to pick up your allies.
Okay. Yeah, that's that.
But then when we respawn, I believe. Unless that's where it's gonna end it. Yeah, no. Yep. Death and revival. Upon death. A character
There it is.
revives nearby at the cost of 1 level. So if you die, you lose a level.
Wow.
Gotta save, like, save, keep reloading.
So then I've never seen this before where you can actually like level down. I've never seen a level
Yeah.
down video game before.
Hey, wait, where's
Well,
my teammate? Where'd they
Fable
go?
kind of has something similar like that, but instead of levels, you just lose experience. Like in 2 and 3, you just
Okay.
Oh, it's just me now?
It was you were saying earlier about permadeath.
Yeah. Basically, when you go through this whole process of like building up your resources and everything, basically, and then depending on the circumstances of how you die, the song remains the same. You're dead, and you have to start
I
over
died
from
again.
scratch. It's really frustrating sometimes. Like at least for me, like if I put time and energy into building myself up, I don't like the idea of like dumb stuff potentially happening, and then I get penalized for it just the
redo
same.
all your stuff over.
Yeah, it's like it's demoralizing in terms of how I feel like my time is being spent in this hobby.
Mhm.
You know, like I'd sort of tolerate it with Fortnite because it's like at least I'm dealing with a context where like there's lots of other humans involved
Mhm.
who like everybody gets that same sort of like treatment of everybody has to start from square one. Even if you win, you come away with a crown, victory royale.
Yeah.
You take the crown into the next match, but you don't have a thing anymore where So a few chapters ago, Epic released an item called a tent, where you could actually
Store some loot that you find.
yeah, for those who don't know, the tent lets you store up to 3 items of any kind, like healing, shield items, weapons, and as long as you put it in the tent before the end of the match, if you load into the next match and you find another tent in that match, you can like pull everything you stored in the tent from the last match, so it can sort of like carry forward that way. That was the chapter and season that I was introduced to that game, and they took it away after that chapter, and I've been feeling its like absence ever since. It's the most frustrating thing ever since.
That's just because. So you just came at the worst possible time because
I came at the best possible time to learn in terms of like the mechanics of it and like trying to figure it out. And bear in mind, this was like I think this was the beginning of Zero Build, if I remember right, around that time as well. So like, because I did it like for a hot minute in chapter 2, but it was like I couldn't keep up with the way that people were building towers to the Tower of Babel or whatever. Basically, it just was too much.
I
But,
understand that because Terraria has a similar concept where it's like later versions of that, it basically has a mode where it's on the hardest difficulty and you're encouraged to play through it as much as you can, but as soon as you get killed, it's game over. There's no checkpoints, there's no respawn. It's like once you die in that mode, it's like you're instantly over.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's how the game is designed, so I get that.
Like I said, that was a special mode they added later.
Sure. Yeah.
So the lore behind this is that like there's this Night Lord, and he's the one who's bringing the Nightreign, and like you have to defeat him, otherwise it'll like bring the world to ruin because he wants to consume and take everything.
Okay.
This is a hidden rest assured. Though it isn't, we even have a caretaker, but he is worthy of trial.
Okay, where is he? What's it? What do you see?
To invoke
power, the Inquisition conduct a relic right via the relic rights menu. Okay. What does me? What does do?
I did see one video on Elden Ring a while back where it's like one of the main antagonists. Well, I don't know if she was an antagonist or just like a regular enemy you fought later, but it was this queen, and you fight her in this realm.
She casts magic.
Yeah.
That the first time I fought that, like that was not a fun fight.
Yeah, it looked rough too.
Yeah, it was hard.
This character like visually reminds me of like Raven from Teen Titans when she's like in like pure like emotional synergy mode, I think is what that was. I don't remember very vividly, but
Yeah, I remember that. That was when they were fighting Trigon.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Where am I supposed to go? We're gonna figure it out. That's one of the things about Elden Ring games.
Is this still like the tutorial section, like in the beginning of it?
No, we're in the like hub lobby.
Okay. The overworld, sort of?
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. The castle in Super Mario
Like
64.
So this
Like
is
your
a sparring
default
area.
place you started.
Sure. Good morning. This dude looks like he's wearing a like a cage. I don't know what that is. Whoa, that was way too much momentum for having no running start.
Oh, okay.
Figuring it out. Whoa,
Figuring
ouch.
stuff out.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Let's start putting some damage on him, putting some hurt on him. There we go. Now we're cooking with fish oil. Ooh, almost there. There we go.
You jumped the gun. You still got some more.
Yeah.
No, it's this is a training bot. I'm just relearning.
I was about to say, don't get killed by the training bot.
Oh, you can't kill me.
I mean, there's no red bar for you at the top of the screen. Like it's empty.
Yeah, I'm getting hit. It can't kill me.
Okay.
It's kind of like that episode of Rick and Morty when they go to that immortal place.
Mm.
It's like that theme park where there's just an immortal field.
Yeah,
That's
and
what it
the-
reminds me of.
The Whirly Durly conspiracy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good episode. So how much longer do you have to do this?
I don't. I was trying to figure stuff out. How do I leave here? I'm gonna go this way. Nope. Just trying to. You gotta figure out the place, you know. Oh, who was that person?
Welcome to the route. I am but a humble attendant. I am told that each of you has committed a grave misdeed. You aim to preserve this very land. Indeed, it is an
You're cutting him off at the halfway point of every sentence. It sounds funny the way that all the dialogue is.
I'm sorry, I'm reading it faster than he's.
That's fine.
I was trying to get through dialogue, see if we can do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not in here. Who this?
What is it? We must put the night sky to rights.
I'm trying to see your face.
See its beauty once more.
What you hiding? Why are you hiding?
There's a little bit of face
Why are you
right there.
hiding?
Yeah, the nose down. Whatever.
There we go. I'm a genius.
Oh, okay.
I
Wow,
know, I
that's
know how to work the camera angles.
that's narrow, but yeah, that works. I could barely see it in the monitor playback thing in the upper left corner of it.
Alright, so we go this way. And then let's go this way. Let's go talk to this guy. Hello.
With a bird for a head.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's over here? What's over here? Oh.
This is the story of Mr. McGregg with a bird with a head for a bird and a bird for a head. I don't know.
It makes me think of what do they call it? The Chozos from Metroid, the bird aliens. Like in Metroid, like the lore of that is Samus C was raised by these bird people that look just like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. I would have thought you would go for the live action Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Long Claw, right?
that's just in movies though.
I mean, it's all media. I don't know.
I guess people remember the games more.
All right, your reference has more like retro gamer cred. So all right, fair enough. Whatever.
Oh, what's this?
That's interesting.
Okay.
It's like little bits of like the Dungeons and Dragons narration is on
Yeah.
screen there.
Okay. Alright.
Oof. Get out my way. Get out my way.
Speak.
Move.
This message is for seekers of understanding.
Can you change the camera?
He needs to fight. It might strike you as presumptuous, but I'm in need of your help. Speak as
You know what else this reminds me of?
What?
bound to the love, that is all.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but like a year and a half ago, like during the Video Game Awards, so the creators of Elden Ring, they went to get, because they won Game of the Year.
Right.
Mhm.
So they went on stage to go get their award, and accompanying them is this like young child. So he was standing behind them, like he was clapping, walking with them, like he blended in, like he wasn't supposed to be on the stage, but everybody thought that he was supposed to be.
Sorry.
And so after they got their award, and they thanked their crew and everything, and the people that played it. So the kid, he came up to the microphone, and he was like, and so everybody's clapping for the developers. And so when the kid gets to the microphone, he steps up to him and he's like, I just want to dedicate this game to my unorthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
He wasn't affiliated with them at all. No,
No.
that wasn't a kid. That was a full guy.
No, it's a 15-year-old kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so as soon as he said that, you can see the security come from the left side of the stage to escort him off.
I remember seeing that. I remember when that happened live. I was watching that broadcast when that happened live. I remember exactly what you're talking about, and I was like, "Who let this dude in?" That was
He
my
just
exact
walked on
thought.
stage. He just like came in from the back, because when you see the developers when they grab some receipts
Mhm.
and they get to the aisle, you can literally see the kid walking down the aisle like behind them.
Mhm.
He just he's clapping, he's walking with them. He just kind of blends in with them.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
insane. They'll just let anybody in at the.
Yeah, and that's why everybody was mad at the time, because
Yeah.
I think Jeff Keighley, like, he did mention like well, the person responsible for interrupting our show has been caught, because he did get a lifetime ban.
Ooh!
Yeah, like he can't attend any more Game Awards.
Wow!
That seems a little bit harsh.
I mean, that's the sort of thing that, like, how does one undo that kind of ban given that kind of circumstance? Like, what does he have to save
That's
Jeff
a good
Keighley's
question.
life or something? And then that's, you know what I mean? Like, what
Well,
Yeah.
what undoes a ban for something that didn't hurt or like, anything like that with anybody else? It was just like overstepping their existence, basically, like
Yeah.
stealing somebody's thunder, and you had nothing to do with this game. You're trespassing on this company's moment, on these developers' moment.
And it did make it more lively, to be fair. They gave people something to talk about at the end.
I mean, that didn't have to be done though.
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
little.
Anyway, never mind.
So I'm still struggling to figure out where to go.
Do we need to look up a walkthrough? I don't know.
Unless it's like Tears of the Kingdom, where you just like mess around until you feel like you're strong enough to deal with the final boss.
Oh, please. I hope not, because we don't have that kind of time. We got like 15, 20 minutes left.
I'm so confused right now.
Um,
I'm gonna talk to her again.
And I did see somebody playing it online once, where you can ride some type of horse-looking thing.
Yeah, that's regular Elden Ring.
what's the name of this area?
Expeditions? I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was literally about to look it up.
There's another King Arthur reference, Round Table.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna bring in a fire team?
It looks like it's random. You have to do it with fire teams.
Interesting.
We say fire team like that's the normal term. That's just the Destiny code. That's just how Destiny coded we are.
Well, what's the proper term for that? Just team?
Party.
Party?
Yeah, it's typically parties or
A
like
party's like voice chat, right?
yeah, but it's like most games. It's like your party. Like in D&D, it's your party. And
Okay, fine. Your party. Okay.
but
I mean, people know what I meant by that. Like, people know what
yeah,
that
I know what
refers
they
to.
Some of them do.
Well, it's a safe bet that this audience knows what I meant.
Well, yeah,
So,
because
okay.
we played Destiny.
Just saying. Okay. So now, like, how long does the matchmaking process take with this?
No clue.
You have to fight a 300 monster?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, single player might be better for this.
There we go.
Is this? I'm hoping this is something you can do solo, so we can like proceed. Yeah. Okay. Come on, there we go. Like, come on, PS5 with your fancy faster loading times. There we go. It's like, come on, Sony. Here, boy. Come on, Sony.
Hurts. So my jaw hurts for some reason.
Too much laughing? I know.
Probably.
Good old time. I don't know.
Laughing at you.
Oh! Wait, no, not that one.
See, you missed it. No, you missed your chance.
Ah, fine. Whatever. All right, fine.
You're too slow.
Shut up. All right. Day 1 of what? This is the expedition to kill the giant monster thing?
I have no clue. It's an expedition. Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, if this were Fortnite, you'd have died from that. Like,
Yes.
you'd be already, like, loading into the next lobby and battle bus
Yes.
from that.
But there's no fall damage.
Yay, no fall damage.
Right, this way.
Okay.
Loser! Who said you could get up? Who said you had... Yeah, come on down here. Manka.
Mia Isabel 4, howdy. Hello, thanks for watching. How's the day going? We're doing good. Thanks for watching. We're just playing some Elden Ring.
Oh! He was behind me. Nah. Yes. Stay in your lane. No, you don't want the smoke. You ain't ready for it. Yeah, stay down. Oh, mines. Let's go in the mines. Actually, first, you know what's smart? A smart thing to do first would be
What? What's a smart thing to do?
not
Oh
that.
my god.
Do you see that?
Can you fight that?
I can, but I'm not going to yet. I'm a heal and then
Yeah.
go down in these mines. Safer than on the surface, apparently.
Wow.
That was an outrageous find.
Oh, you're not ready for dragon hands yet?
Nah, I ain't ready for all that yet.
Dragons have hands?
Mink,
Doesn't.
Oh, wow.
get cooked.
Ooh, that guy will not be in the sequel.
Okay. Go this way, right? You
You're gonna like Assassin's Creed this guy? There you go. Blam.
Oh, get off me. Oh, get off.
So you can use your weapons infinitely, right? They don't have.
No, there's
this
stamina.
meaning.
There's a stamina bar.
But also, what
Oh,
about
yeah.
the weapons themselves? Do they like break or like
Yeah,
degrade
that's
over
what I was-
time?
No. He got me. Hey guys, I died to a regular enemy.
Uh-oh.
Well, good news is I don't think I leveled up, so I can't lose a level. I just lose my resources. Which, hey,
I thought that thing outside the mines was a checkpoint or a save point.
it's a grace, so like I can go back to it. I think.
No, a teleport. A warp point.
No. Oh hey, I remember you. You want some of this?
On horseback too? Wow.
We'll go get our stuff back in just a moment.
So what is it? Is it like Fallout? Did it drop in like a paper bag on the ground somewhere?
It did drop.
Lordy, whoa. Due to mature adult content, parental discretion is advised.
Why does everybody outside of that hub world want to fight?
Yeah. Should have had a V8.
Bad joke.
Oh yeah. There you go. There's your rim shot for you for saying that.
Oh no!
So there.
No! Get your. Oh, they can hurt each other. That's good. No! Keep your magic magicals away from me.
Your magic magicals? What is a magic magical?
I don't know, but I don't want none of it. No.
They say magic is just science we don't understand yet.
Well, keep your science I don't understand away from me. Alright, where are y'all? They're not here this time. They're dead. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Oh, that's me.
How were you freaked out by yourself? Did you almost break your own neck again just now?
Hey, let's not talk about it. All
I
right.
mean, you said it and did it. Just saying.
So.
They didn't respond?
So. What are you doing?
That was interesting. Almost like some sort of like a summoning circle of some kind.
No, you hit too hard.
He reminds me of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. You shall not pass! Whoa. That is some serious... Okay, goodness. How many more of those healing potions do you still have?
No more.
That was it? Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
But I can do this. I can be smart. Excuse me.
It's the same guy from earlier. I was wondering what
Yeah,
happened
okay,
to
that
him.
worked out.
Yeah. Get out my face.
But where's the stuff that you dropped last time?
Oh, I died right here.
Yeah,
So it
remember the
should've
guy
been-
fell down?
Should have been over here, but
Did it
I
fall?
think
off
it's
the cliff?
below me.
Uh...
And see, that's not what we're about to do. So we're gonna play this smart because I'm a genius.
gonna leave
Watch
our
this.
stuff?
Okay, we're watching.
Let me tell you something. See, remember this was right here.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Whoa!
No!
Whoa!
What is happening?
Whoa!
What is happening? What is happening?
That's stomach right there.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. I don't know what that was, but
Stonewall.
somehow you got out of that.
They're waiting on you too.
That was I've never seen video game like NPC like
I need
enemy
to leave this
AI,
cave. I actually need to leave the cave.
Like-
That's coming.
but they like set a trap. That was crazy.
Lanterns.
Run!
Oh my
Run.
goodness.
So I was right. They are
Run.
purple lanterns.
Run!
Oh. Oh, that took a big hit.
Run! Get me out of this.
Eat some spinach.
I won't save me this time.
Can you look behind you? Okay. So that's positive. You're not getting actively chased. That was crazy. That's the craziest thing I've seen in this game. Like they just came out of nowhere.
Am I safe yet?
Okay, the ghost jellyfish are kind of creepy.
I'm not safe yet. I'm not safe. I
Jellyfishing,
gotta heal.
jellyfishing,
Give me a heal.
jellyfishing.
Have you ever seen a wild jellyfish before?
Huh?
Like actually out in the wild, a wild jellyfish.
What? Who are you asking? Me?
Anybody? Well, you.
No. Not me.
No, I haven't.
They actually live near Elizabeth River. I've seen them. Like
You see-
the big ship in Nauticus.
Mhm.
I've seen one right, literally in front of the ship, a big white one.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And
Did you get a picture?
it went down before I could take it. It went to the surface and it floated down.
Hmm.
Plus, I didn't want to drop
Alright,
my phone in the
okay.
water.
We leveled up.
Some
We
other
leveled up
time.
twice.
Okay.
Let's see where we're gonna go.
But yeah, that almost sounds like the Moby Dick of like jellyfish.
There's smaller ones too that live at a pagoda. Like the waterway in front of it, there's like these clear purplish looking ones.
Hmm.
You only see them in like late summer, early fall though.
Well, you got a little bit of a like lead time to plan to like be where you got to be to get a photograph this time.
Look, man, I don't know. All I know is I almost died. I don't need the shield. All right, what's over here? What am I getting myself into? What are you?
Uh oh.
You
This
want- you
guy
want-
doesn't
you
look
want
friendly.
Yeah. Nah. Get off me.
That's lucky.
Nah, I see you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You about to square up. Here it goes. Game time. Game
No.
time.
Oh, I missed.
There you go.
Oh! Get off me!
Oof. Like, at what
What
point?
is that?
That's what I say. What is that thing?
Whoa.
Cthulhu?
Something with tentacles for a face?
I don't want
Like
it.
a
crazy.
Cthulhu.
I don't want it. No,
But
no.
you're somersaulting towards it. What?
I was getting away from the aura it's leaving behind.
Okay.
Hey!
What is that thing?
I keep telling you it's a Cthulhu.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Almost got it. Almost got it. Wow.
If that meter fills up, that specific condition instantly kills you.
Wow. So that's lucky. Okay, I see it's going down over time.
The stuff it was spraying is making that bar go up?
The black bar in the center of the screen.
Yeah, the stuff that Cthulhu thing was spraying.
Yeah.
What is that status called?
Death Blight.
Death Blight?
Yes. Oh!
Whoa. Oh, it's a
big
straight up
one.
boss fight now. Yeah, this is a straight up boss fight. You gotta. Oh, I'd bounce from this immediately.
Okay, come on. Let's lure.
It's not even-
All the Lovecraftian
Let's
gods.
Oh! Let's
That's
lure.
way too much.
There's one
There's
behind
another
me.
one.
Oh, you're in a corner.
It's way too much smoke.
You weren't even able to do any damage to the worm face guy at all. That was crazy.
And it's still coming after you.
Alright, buddy. Alright, you want some of this?
He was like, "Why are you coming in our house?"
This is so nuts. This is so nuts.
Oh, alright. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get out here. I'm gonna take care of this one first. Take
But
care
the
of
other
the father.
one's gonna come after you too.
Oh!
Oh, that's his name.
Ooh.
It's like
No,
every time
there you go. I
hit it,
think
that
that's one
bar
of them.
fills up.
Yep, that's one of them. That's it.
No, it's just the aura I was standing in. Where did he go? Where'd the big one go? There he is.
Yep. Ooh. Get out. Ooh. Do they like reanimate or like respawn over time? No.
Mm-mm. You want some of the smoke? Mink. No.
Be careful that bar.
That red bar I'm looking at right there too. Okay.
Oh!
Whoa!
I saw that. That's what that bar was getting big.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is why you're supposed to play with 3 people. And I lost a level. Okay, well, we're going this way.
What is your level 2?
4. It was 4.
So you were 4, but now what's that 2 in the upper left corner?
Oh, I guess I lost 2 levels.
Then why didn't it say levels plural lost?
I don't
That
know.
was
I have no clue.
That was a little confusing in the interface, but whatever. It's okay.
Can I go in
So,
here?
do weapons have different properties? Like, can you get a fire sword, a holy sword?
Yeah. Some weapons do elemental damage. Hey, you come here, buddy.
Oh, it's a beetle.
No, come here.
So, we need to come to a stop point on this. We're coming up to the top of the hour here.
Okay.
Where's the nearest safe point?
Those don't exist.
Or
No.
the nearest thing that resembles a safe point then?
Give me just a moment. Running from the fire. Nope, can't climb this.
Oh, get that parkour. Get that parkour. Get that parkour.
Why is this? What? See, no, something about this just doesn't seem right.
They're waiting.
Yep, there it is. I knew there was something that didn't seem right.
A lichen?
No.
Ooh. Watch your six. Watch your six. Something's behind you too.
I know. No, that was the wrong button. Oh.
Woo.
Okay. All right.
Ooh. Where was that facing the worm face guys earlier?
I was waiting. Is there a perfect dodge mechanic? Wait a second. That was not a perfect dodge. I don't have any heals. Oh, I have no heals.
Yeah, it's time to bail from this.
I can't. There's a storm,
Fire
essentially.
barrier.
There's the perfect dodge.
So you have to like eliminate all these guys, right?
I think so.
You're for the fight of your life.
That's a good double elimination there.
Here, buddy.
Your life depends on it.
Is that the last one?
Yep.
Whoa! Nicely done. Wow, that was crazy.
Please let that be it. No, it's not. I knew it wasn't. All right, here's the actual boss fight.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, the barrier's down. It looked like it was down.
No, it's not.
At least you're putting in hurt, but
He perfect parried me.
yeah, that's that. That's that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait. That's a Phoenix down.
Oh! And he gave me frostbite and then immediately killed me.
Wow.
I think that's it. Yeah, that was 3 deaths.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to like put a bookmark in that position there. Maybe come back and do some more of this in July.
Yeah.
But that was crazy. Final thoughts on Elden Ring, Nightreign?
I like it. Like I said, it reminds me so much of King Arthur, the story of King Arthur, and the gameplay reminds me so much of Tears of the Kingdom, but it's much more darker and more mature. And I like the open world aesthetic of it too.
My hand hurts. My hand hurt. I got jump scared like 3 times.
Mhm.
Also, it's been a long time since I played because I played regular Elden Ring,
Mhm.
right? And even when I play it now, it's with my character that's already like played through the story at least once. So like when I knew Game Plus it, and when you New Game Plus it, you can do it multiple times. It gets harder every single time.
Mhm.
Enemies gain more health, they deal more damage, so on and so forth, right? But it's like I'm never starting without anything anymore. Like I've got my build, right?
Yeah.
This one, you go in, you start at level 1. So I'm starting over. Everything's one tapping me. Everything. So it's a whole you got to play that whole different cautious playstyle, especially when you're by yourself fighting against that many enemies. But the game is kind of like designed for you to have 3 people. So like
So, given that, like, how much would you say it's worth, like, going through what you have to go through in terms of the matchmaking complexity, that's involved with this, or, like, if you don't have like a friends list on tap to be able to participate with this, and it has to sort of fill the room with random players, because that's what Destiny players get hit with a lot of time, especially with the low player base, that we're kind of dealing with right now. If you have activities that you want to do, but that require 3 people, that require 6 people, it can be a pain.
Yeah. I don't really see that being a problem with this one, especially since like it is so popular. And
there's no cross-platform here
I think it is cross-platform. Let me double.
with PS4 or
Oh no, but like they might be cross-platform with
With
like,
Xbox.
Xbox,
the series
and
consoles.
PC.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, like, if it's going with last gen, like it's at this point it's rare when a brand new game comes out
It's
and
not
goes cross-platform with last gen.
It's not cross-platform.
Okay, so it's only PS5s. Okay, fair enough. Well, in any case, it looks like a fun game, especially if this type of game is your cup of tea. If you like
Soulsborne.
Souls-like games. So this was Elden Ring Nightreign, which just came out on PlayStation 5. I guess, check your digital storefronts or whatever, basically, for that. And in the meantime, we have one last thing to do. Steph, you want to go ahead and hit the thing? And let's go ahead and get set up for the final section of this particular episode, which, let's see.
I was looking for my water.
All right, there you go. One last thing before we go ahead and do... Actually, we'll go ahead and save it for the final section. We'll save it for after this, for when we shut it down. Is it recording? Okay, cool. All right, so now for the final segment of the show, which is a bit we call... Dad joke of the day. All right. So what do you got, Isaiah?
All right, so this dad joke should be easy for you guys, kid.
Okay.
Why did the coffee taste like dirt?
Okay. Why did the coffee taste like dirt?
Because it was grounded.
Really?
Somewhere along the lines, yeah, you were in the right area. It was just ground this morning.
There you go. It was just ground this morning. If I had given myself more time, I probably would have arrived at that conclusion myself. But yeah, fair enough. That was a good one, though.
Okay.
That was a good one, though.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so that's going to be it for Dad Joke of the Day and this episode of Weekend Showcase. Or this episode of Showcase for the week ending Saturday, June 28th, 2025. This was our last episode before the 4th of July holiday. Just a bit of programming note here. We will be taking next week off for the holiday. We will not be doing a live show next weekend, but we will be coming back. We're scheduled to come back the following Saturday, which is going to be July 12th.
Yep.
There's a lot going on right now. We don't talk politics on this show. That's one of our big rules. We're not going to go into that, but I'm just going to go ahead and float out there. Everybody be careful. Everybody be safe. Be good to others. Keep your friends and family close, and have everybody have a happy and safe 4th of July holiday. If you're in the part of the world that celebrates that sort of thing, right? Be safe with those fireworks.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
Let's not blow up houses.
Yeah, let's not do that. That would be a very bad idea.
No.
Do y'all have anything to promote?
No, not right now.
Not my head.
Nope. Okay. Well, that's it. I guess, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Again, we'll be off next weekend for the 4th of July. We'll be back on July 12th. And I guess that's going to be it. Well, do you have another thing? Oh, Brainspaz had a thing. It was a blank comment, it looks like.
Oh, wait.
An applause thing. There you go. Oh, we got to do the thing. There it is. All right. So that's it for a Weekend Showcase. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks. My name is Don. With me today were
Isaiah.
Steph.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.